Good morning and welcome as we continue our daily devotions looking at Paul's letter, his first letter to the Corinthians. Today we're looking at the end of chapter 1, verses 18 through 31. Now, while most of us would probably at least give lip service to the notion that boasting is something that should be ruled out for us as Christians, there is one time that boasting does have God's seal of approval. Now, before that, though, I want to address some of the things that we shouldn't boast about. It doesn't make sense to boast in your wealth, because what you've got now, it could be gone tomorrow. And beyond that, no amount of accumulated wealth will buy you an extra second of time here on this earth. Second, it doesn't make sense to boast in your children. You can save yourself the trouble of putting those my kids are all on the honor roll stickers on your bumper. Now, sure, you love your kids and you're proud of them. There's nothing wrong with that. But they aren't the greatest thing since sliced bread. And at some point, your kids will disappoint you. Your kids are no more perfect than the ones down the street. Thirdly, it doesn't really make sense to boast in your health. Because as we know, especially this year, it could be here today and gone tomorrow. And no amount of dieting or exercise or healthy living or eating right will prevent your body from wearing out at some point, whether it's in the near term or in the long term. So if all of that is excluded, the things that we typically boast about as people, what is the one thing we can boast in? We can boast in the Lord. Now, 1 Corinthians chapter 1, I want to read verses 27 on down. Paul writes, God chose what is foolish in the world to shame the wise. God chose what is weak in the world to shame the strong. God chose what is low and despised in the world, even things that are not, to bring to nothing things that are, so that no human being might boast in the presence of God. And because of him, you are in Christ Jesus, who became to us wisdom from God, righteousness, sanctification, and redemption. So that, as it is written, let the one who boasts, boast in the Lord. At the end of the day, maybe at the beginning of every day, we should begin with the realization that for all of the things we can be thankful to God for who we are and the things that he's given to us, none of those things should be cause for our boasting, because those things are temporary. But the one thing that stands eternally is God's love for you in Christ Jesus and what he's done for you on the cross. That can never be taken away. Have a great day.